Hey guys, it's Viewmasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 8 of The Legend of Vox Machina. Last we saw, we got Cloak and Dagger. This one was called Siege and something, but I kind of don't want to know because I feel like I'll start guessing what is about to happen. I don't know how we're going to start. Well, I actually do because there is a door. I thought it was funny because we always talk about how doors are a thing in Vox Machina, which has translated over to Mighty 9 and probably Campaign 3, but the way the episode ended, great music playing. I don't know if that song was supposed to be something I remembered or recognized from something. For a second, I thought it was Sam Riegel, and it still might be, but then once I heard it the second time in the edit, I'm like, that's not Sam. Part of me thought it was him as sort of a way to get him involved more in the episode because Scanlan has been barely seen in the last 2 episodes. I almost have to assume that something happened to Sam Riegel where he was not able to be part of this part of the campaign, or maybe it is just as simple as him going off on his own journey to find his daughter. Either way, the episode ended. Ripley was riding away on a boat. She is one with Orthax. Percy had her dead to rights. He won the battle. He won, and then he was the good guy and was like, yo, I was able to beat Orthax. You can too. I will assist you with penance and this and that and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. She pulls a gun. She does one of those little quick draw guns out of the sleeve. I've seen it 100 times in movies and shows, but I didn't see it coming here. I thought, and I said it, I think, during the last episode, I thought Ripley was going to shake his hand, pull him in, possibly hurt him a little, but I thought he was going to be forced to draw on her and kill her because of her actions. She gets away clean with Orthax, and Percy is shot in the chest. Now, it was the opposite side of his heart, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure of that. But it was like, I guess, a mortal wound. We found him with his eyes open in a pool of blood, and he was just, like, dead. Pike tried to fix him. Pike couldn't. Pike, right before that, when I was editing, was saying, I am tapped out. She fixed everybody. But then Grog was like, oh my god, did I hurt you again? And she said, no, I'm just completely wiped. I'm tapped. That was, so we knew that when she got to Percy, she had nothing left in her. Now, resurrection is a thing. I can't imagine Percy is dead, but I am almost done with Campaign 2. We do the live streams on Friday, which is tomorrow. We will be doing the live stream for episode 138, which means we have 4 episodes left. We will probably jump into episode 139 after that. So if you guys are interested in Campaign 2, The Mighty 9, we're literally like down to the final month. We planned on doing the finale the weekend of Thanksgiving. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's find out what happened to Percy. But besides that, we were bombed with delusional smoke. Vex was told by Percy he loved her and she didn't say it back. And then she got all discombobulated and hit the trap, and that is why you don't lay things on people like that. But I guess it's good he did because now he might be dead and at least she knows it. But is that good because now he might be dead and she knows that? Let's jump in. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is the link for Patreon where you'll see these in full as far ahead or done with the entire series. Every other season of Vox Machina is up there as well on Patreon full. You want your own requested show or movie, you go to the link in the description. You ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level, and I will do so. That is how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. We're doing the new Ranma 1/2 every Saturday at 1 p.m. It drops, and I put it up immediately. Tulsa King Season 2, Heartstopper Season 3, Pushing Daisies, Good Omens, Jackie Chan movies every month. There are thousands full unedited. Check it out. If not, Season 3, Episode 8, The Legend of Vox Machina. Flashback City?
Happened to be some sort of cultist?
Percy. This is how we met.
Your pardon?
This is how we met Percy.
Other cells are empty. If you're looking for the raving mystic, you missed him by 2 days.
How we
Seems
met
confinement
Percy.
didn't agree with his constitution.
You don't seem like you belong in a place like this.
Funny. You do.
If we break you out, how much would it be worth?
A small fortune, I dare say. Why bother lying? You'd learn soon enough I've not a silver to my name. Admitting you need help, it changes people's hearts.
You're shit at negotiating, you know that, right?
You might need that sort of honesty someday.
Let's see where the truth takes us.
Percy Derula, well, Percival. The Legend of Vox Machina, Siege, and whatever the hell, Silence.
As our cherished brother, friend, and noble son, Percival de Rollo was a man of deep devotion to his home and loyalty to its people. His heart found meaning in our history, but his mind illuminated our future. When we kneeled broken, Percy stood tall, reminding us that hope is a flame
Did
worth
he
fostering.
really die?
The Dawnfather will keep his eternal spark alive in all of us.
Did Percy just
Deliver
really
the
die?
light where
I'm like,
darkness dwells.
What?
Deliver the light.
Deliver the light where darkness dwells.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe that he's actually dead, and now we're covering him in a coffin of stone. Did he really die? Oh my god, this happened too quick. Did he actually die in campaign? What? I need to see a comparison video.
What happened?
Oh my god, and he's gonna feel so
Percy?
guilty. Oh my god, he's gonna feel so guilty. Like, do her tears bring him back to life or something?
I've been pressing.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't.
Sister.
I couldn't say it. I was worried how he'd react. How you'd react. Gods, I am a bad luck charm.
Why would you say such a thing?
And now, Percy never knew.
Of course he did.
What was unsaid will remain so.
This is what happened with Molly. This is campaign 2. Which is also Caduceus' character. Or
Is Vex okay?
Tal'dorei. Now they're gonna be like, we gotta make
Come
this
inside.
happen. Anything could happen. We could all die. We gotta make this happen.
I haven't wanted to be alone most nights.
I'm happy they took advantage of the moment. I feel like something is gonna trigger something that will awaken him or bring him back to life. He's gonna think, if I was there, I could have made a difference. Even though he probably wouldn't
What
have.
happens if that fails too?
Well, if anything, it brought Vax and Keyleth together. What is this? Is that the Matron of Ravens? Matron of Ravens.
There's still a way, you know.
Still a way to bring him back.
The hell do you want?
A handful of his spawn have already hatched. Dozens will follow within days. But it's time you knew the truth about your family and Thordak.
Trinket and I will camp.
Vexalia.
Boasting of the cities he's burned. Port Calavan, Gremadash, Byroden. Your hometown,
Little
if
trinket.
memory serves. Your fate has been tethered to the Cinder King since you were a child.
Vex looks beat.
A dozen juvenile dragons wiped out Whitestone.
What if we did have an army?
Oh boy. Grog, I told you not to eat Percy's workshop paste.
If Thordak wins, friends, enemies, they all suffer.
He's right. Maybe I could convince the Ashari to help.
We could ask Zara and Cash and Vasselheim.
How about 1,000 Singorn soldiers?
I say, here's Pyra. Everybody unite. Oh my god, it's like Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. We're reuniting Vasselheim. Oh my god, I'm loving it. I'm freaking got chills. Whitestone. Vasper Timberland.
Why do I always have to be the bait, Z? Because, my darling Cash, you are just so damned attractive.
What if you upgraded to something a bit scalier?
Sorry, me and Z, package deal. Speaking of, where's your sister?
Singorn. 1,000 Singorn soldiers.
So, you've done it. I've heard you're gathering forces, but I'm afraid that's quite impossible.
Such an
Thordak can have him on for all I care.
I want you to admit the truth. The dragon killed Mother, Elena. You blamed us for her death.
Nonsense!
Left us to fend for ourselves in a world that consumes love and hope. Her death hurt you as much as it hurt us. That's your truth. And now I would give anything to hold him, to tell him how I feel. To not be the callous fool you made me. If you've any love left for me, or for Mother, then march to Imon and prove it.
I think she made it clear, and I think she got through and won. Did you see Grog eating?
Dash and Zara declined our invitation.
Grog was drinking about.
Will this be enough?
I still can't believe I don't believe Percy's dead. I don't know what. Oh, she's singing Kaylee's song.
This is Kaylee's song.
Your lyrics are beautiful, Scanlan.
I tried being a father and a part of this team, and I failed at both.
So many soldiers marching. Singorn, Vex riding the broom.
Holy shit. She did it.
I'm getting super hyped for what is about to come. Is this
Very
like a
well,
famous
our
battle?
soldiers are at the ready.
Allura and I will also lend our magic to the cause.
We'll approach from the air.
That won't work. His
Raishan.
children guard it now.
She's, well,
An informant.
Her name is Larkin.
There is an unprotected back entrance
Probably
to
wise.
Thordak's lair. A tunnel by the cliffs too small for a dragon.
And you assure us the tunnel will be open.
I pledge my word.
Plus the plate, if I can get it to work.
I'm worried about Raishan. I said the whole time, even though I defend her, I'm 50-50 on whether we should trust her.
Good luck out there.
Predator handshake.
For Percy. For Mother.
Shit, done!
They're coming right in. They're doing what they're supposed to. They're marching right in.
You'd think they'd notice us by now.
They do.
Or at least notice me.
I see it. Land there.
I really hope she didn't trick us just to get more people. They're right there.
Mages to the front.
There's at least 15 or 20.
Take positions!
They're not attacking.
Why are they not attacking?
Is Thordak coming from underneath?
No.
It's blocked.
She sold us out.
Still hot. Thordak must have melted it shut less than an hour ago.
Did she sell us out?
I told you we couldn't trust her.
I still don't know.
And that means...
That's Thordak. That is definitely Thordak.
He left his lair.
We are surrounded. We are surrounded. And we have...
Oh, gods.
What have I done?
I knew it was Edeg. I knew it was Edeg. All right, everybody, that is it for episode 8 of season 3. We have one more left for this week and then 3 more next week, and that is it. I can't believe we that quickly got to where we're at. I'm seeing that they're going from place to place. It reminded me of greatness, like something out of Lord of the Rings or something. We're going to all the locations we've seen throughout the campaign and building armies. We're going to everywhere. We even have Vex go to her dad, who is the biggest asshole of all the people we've met. I mean, maybe not the biggest asshole, but he's an asshole. And she literally gets to him and is like, yo, you lied to us about Mom. You made us think it was our fault. Mom got killed by Thordak. Confirms everything. So Raishan was telling the truth. Am I crazy to still think that maybe Raishan didn't do us dirty? I mean, until I get confirmation that Raishan did us dirty, they're all just assuming that she did. I don't know why I am so eager to believe Raishan. I think it's because ever since we were trapped in that building and she came in and saved all our lives and got caught on fire, it's like I'm thinking if she really was against us, why wouldn't she have let us all die right there? But now that I see what has come to fruition, they were able to amass an army. So maybe Raishan's plan, because the whole time I'm thinking, what does she have to gain by saving our lives to then betray us to kill us later? It doesn't make sense to me. Now it makes a lot more sense if she did, because like I just said, we have built armies all around. And if she takes down those armies, now there is no defense for anybody. For Exandria, we are done. And it is very possible that is the case. Now, I said this entire time, I give it 50-50 that Raishan is betraying us. But she is aiding us at the same time until this moment. And if it is her, then damn, that sucks. But I still think we should have played ball with her till we figured it. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, because she goes, yeah, go to this location. We go there. It is now sealed. It was sealed like an hour ago, Pike said. Grog is punching through it. Then the world rocked around us. Were they getting rocked because of Thordak? I mean, look at the size of Thordak. He came up through the ground, left his lair, starts burning troops by the dozens, by the hundreds. We had 1,000 troops from Singorn. We had Grog's people, Pyra, everybody else. There were tons of people. He was just taking them out with ease. Plus, they pinned us in. Thordak looked like he came up behind us, under the ground, All the baby dragons were waiting to strike on his command. Now we're in the middle of chaos of like it's just insane amounts of dragons. We have Alora, Kima, and Gilmore. We have other magic users, but we are in a bad spot right now. We didn't see Raishan. So I was thinking where we were, was it rocking because Raishan's coming to fight us? It doesn't look good right now. And I don't trust Raishan more than ever. But like I said, I never did. I just figured sometimes you got to play ball with bad people to get from A to B. But now that's why you saw my face. The first time I actually was like, I don't know if we should do this when it come to Raishan was when she walked in and we covered for her. Vax was like, yo, that's like our secret spy and we got special intel and blah, 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 blah. I was like, this I don't know about. Now we're down to like Judgment Day. We're about to infiltrate. We're going to walk straight into the lair. And Raishan's like, yeah, don't worry about it. There's this secret entrance where you guys could all fly in and everything's good. I don't know if I would have done that. It seemed like a good plan. And like I said, I want to play ball with her. But that was putting all our eggs in one basket and 100% putting our trust in her. I don't know if I would have done that. And maybe it wasn't her fault. Maybe I've keep pitching this. We did not confirm it was her fault. So maybe Thordak knew that Raishan was going behind his back and doing everything. I mean, Thordak isn't dumb. Thordak is pretty brilliant. So maybe he knew Raishan was doing all this. Maybe he himself had a spy following Raishan around and knew exactly what we were going to do. And it had nothing to do with her. Maybe she comes riding in and tries to help us and dies in the process. I don't know. It could go either way. I just didn't see a confirmation it was her. We're always assuming it's her. And most of the time, if not all of the time so far, it hasn't been. And if anything, she assisted us. But like at the end there, like when Vax was in the hallway coming out of Keyless room, which they finally hooked up because they took what Vex and Percy lost and were like, we better grab this while we can, no pun intended. But he comes out and she's like, I'll give you one more chance. She was already pissed. She said, the next time we meet, we're going to go to war. And then Vax is like, all right, well, she told us about our family. She told the truth. It was real. It really was the truth. Because I was thinking, what if she's lying about it? But Dad confirmed it. It could have been just her way of getting into our heads and our hearts because of our family and everything and being like, all right, we could trust her. And then that's the first time we shouldn't have. Besides all that, Percy is dead? What was that? I totally forgot I mean, like I should have started with that. If you watch my reaction in the beginning, I'm watching the funeral proceed and I'm like, yeah, all right, they're burying Percy. Like I literally was just assuming it was illusion. Like maybe Vex was going to wake up out of a horrible dream and then we were going to be like, oh, we got to try to figure this out and save Percy. We have a whole funeral, buried him in a concrete tomb. And that was like pretty much it. The rest of the episode was us aligning the armies to go fight. I don't give up hope that he might still be alive or we could fix him. But now days have gone by and he is buried. I don't know if he can be fixed, which is in my mind being like, all right, so if he really is dead, then where is Talzin? Because I know that they, get new characters. It's happened in the Mighty Nine. When someone dies, a new character comes by that person. Maybe we are waiting it out till a new character comes, or maybe Percy isn't dead. I don't know. But I don't want to believe it because I just think that's crazy that Percy died like that. He tried to be helpful and reach a hand, like a branch out to Ripley, and Ripley kills him. I don't know. I just can't believe it. I feel like there's going to be something mystical or something that happens with Percy, but I'm going to go edit this up. You want to see more of what I do? In the description is the link for Patreon. You'll see these in full every episode of Vox Machina, all seasons. You want your own requested show or movie? In the description is the link for Patreon where you can ask me to watch whatever you want at a certain tier level. That's how we have thousands of exclusives like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, My Hero Academia, Toriko, and Bleach. Rama 1/2 is going on every Saturday at 1 p.m. I watch it as soon as it drops on Netflix. Tulsa King Season 2, Heartstopper Season 3, Cobra Kai, Stranger Things final seasons, Good Omens, so many things full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.